Hey there, it's Kay, and thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today I'll be stuffing my cash envelopes and my Christmas sinking fund with funds from my first paycheck of November. But before we get into it, as always, I'd just like to thank my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me again. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to consider subscribing and also hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing I actually want to do with you guys today is set up my tracker page, which I haven't really been sharing with you guys for a little bit, but this is how I keep track of my starting and ending balances with my sinking funds, as well as seeing if I have any leftover amount from my cash envelopes. So we'll actually need to go back to October. Which I had to close out to be able to see how much I could roll over for cash envelopes. And now that I've got both of these pages in frame, let me start writing in my sinking funds. So we have my personal, we have car maintenance, we have medical, phone, as in a new phone, vet, and Christmas. And then for my cash envelopes, I still have allowance, eating out, laundry, gas, grocery, and pet. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab October's ending balances to use as my starting balances because I didn't spend any of the money in between this period yet. So personal should start with 140. For car maintenance, we should start with 383. Medical should be starting with 280. Phone should be starting with 160, vet should be starting with 220, and Christmas should be starting with 150. And even though I ended allowance with 27, I will be starting with 0 because I rolled it over, and it's just gonna roll into my Christmas sinking fund. So all of these are going to start out as 0 because I'll be go ahead and adding money from each paycheck. And the way I like to designate it on this sheet here is I split this box in half. So in the left side, I input the amount that I'm adding for each pay period. And then on the right side, I input the amount that was spent. So then at the end of the month, I can go back in and go, okay, so I should have 27, and then I can pull the 27 out of the envelope. And that would be the same thing with my sinking funds, keeping track of how much I add per pay period, and then if I spend anything, then I can deduct that to get a final ending balance. So I'm going to put my planner away because we're all set with that for now. And we just need this page out so that we can update it as we go. And I've already got all my cash pulled out from the ATM as well as the cash that I rolled over from October. And if you want to know where I got these amounts, it will be in my paycheck number 1 budget video, which I'll have posted before this, so I'll have it linked in the card if you want to go watch that before we watch this. But in this envelope, there should be $367, 27 of which was pulled over from October, and 340 that I budgeted out. So let's count it. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 365, 366, 367. So that looks good. Don't have very many denominations here, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to start with allowance since it's the envelope that's on top, and allowance is going to get $40. So 2, 4. So there's allowance, and I'll cross it off. Next we have pets. Pet is going to get $40 as well. So we have 2, 4. And that's $40 into pets. Next we have eating out. Eating out is also going to get 40. 20, 40. So that is eating out. And next we have gas. Gas will also get 40. So 20, 40. And that is gas. And then we have groceries. Groceries is going to get 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bills. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And that's 100 in groceries. Last for my cash envelopes, it's going to be laundry. And laundry is going to get one $20 bill. So that's it for laundry. And I forgot to add these in as I was going, but grocery was 100, gas was 40, laundry 20, eating out 40. So that means there should be $87 left here. So let's go ahead and count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, and 87. So this 87 is all I'm able to save in my sinking funds for this pay period, and it's going to be going in here into my Christmas fund. So let's put the 20s there. Let's see, I have another 5. So we added 87. So we should have 237, if I'm not mistaken, for Christmas. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 231, 232, 233, 234, 235, 236, 237. Sick. So we have $237 out of the $300 Christmas Savings Challenge. So we're almost there. We're almost there, and I'm thinking that I'll be able to save the rest of it out of my second paycheck for November. So I should have this fully funded in time for December, and I already have some ideas on how I want to spend it, and I have some ideas for some gifts I want to get for my family. So we're just going to add zeros on all of these other sinking funds because we didn't stuff them. So yeah, that was me stuffing my cash envelopes and my Christmas sinking fund. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.